Hey guys, here's the stack exhaust all done, all painted up. This paint, it says you can touch it in a half an hour, and you can actually touch it pretty good. I didn't mark up very much of it at all putting it on, other than putting the elbow on to the engine block, because I wanted to make sure that was nice and snug so this doesn't like tip. And I got it on there pretty good. And the muffler itself, I put a little pipe wrench right around the threads here. You can kind of see they got marked up just a touch, and because I couldn't get enough turn by hand to get this exhaust to shoot sideways, which is where I got it. But yeah, it sounds good. It's not loud. It's pretty quiet. Well, probably about as quiet as you can get for this old engine, and wasn't very expensive. And it looks good. It's as long as this paint holds up, I'll be all set. So let me start it for you. You guys can hear it. Pretty nice for an 8-horse. I'm pretty sure it's getting low on gas. That's why it's going to be surging. Either that, or I got to adjust it a little bit. Probably got a little bit more back pressure now with that muffler on, so I might have to tune it a little bit, but actually it's running good now. So, yeah, it's pretty quiet. Rev it up some. Probably gonna hear the hood shake. Louder than the tractor. You tell me what you guys think. You will have to run the tractor and heat up the paint so it can bake on. I actually wiped down the exhaust with some acetone before I painted it, and the acetone actually took off all the muffler paint that was on it, the silver color, and any spot where I had welded it at the very bottom there, when I welded it onto that, it didn't come off, so it must have got hot enough to bake on. So you should read the can and do as it's instructed, but I don't think you can get this up to 600 degrees. I don't think they get that hot. They want, I think it's 200 degrees for half hour, and then let it cool for a half hour, and then it's 400 a half hour and cool, same, and 600 for a half hour and then cool, and then that, I guess, it would be cured after that. I think the only way you could do that is if you were to put it in an oven, or maybe take a heat gun or a torch or something and actually heat it up, but I don't think that's going to do it good. You'd be better off running it on the tractor to cure it. And I wouldn't doubt it'll be good enough the way it is. They also want you to put primer on it. When I bought the paint at the store, I looked all around for the primer. I couldn't find it. It would be Rust-Oleum high temp primer is probably what it's called. But they didn't have it, and very rarely have I actually used primer. I've never had the paint fall off. So I mean, it does adhere better from what it says, and it's supposed to maybe look a little bit better of a finish. To me, this just looks flat black. Is what it's going to be. It'll either be flat black or silver. I actually like the flat black, and the silver looks good too. It's just I don't know. Maybe on a red tractor, I think silver would look better. But this is not red, it's yellow and white. I think it looks better black. But that's all up to you guys if you decide to do this. And this will work on any 8-horse or 7-horse Kohler, depending on what tractor it's in. Some of them, they're in backwards, and it would probably still work. It would just come out on this side instead. You could do the same exact setup for a 10, a 12, a 14, a 16-horse single-cylinder Kohler. It should all be the same, other than on those engines, the exhaust port comes out, and it's on a 45. So you would come out with the same nipple, but a 45 instead of a 90. I'm not sure if a 6-inch piece of pipe would be too long then, or too short. I don't know. But it works good for the 8s and the 7 horses. And like I said, there's plenty of clearance between there and the hood, and you shouldn't have any heat transfer problems. Yeah, it's just barely. This is all the same temperature of the hood, and you got engine heat anyways. But as long as you're moving, you have some air going by it, you should never have an issue. Even if it does become an issue, it's not a big deal to me. You know, the tractor's only going to look good first time around anyway, because I'm going to be using it to mow the lawn and so on. But yeah, there you go. Looks good. Any questions, guys, let me know. And hope you enjoy these instructional videos. And leave a comment, subscribe. And I'll probably be doing a snowplow up for this tractor sometime here. And I'll probably get some videos of that, going through that. And it's already apart. I just gotta basically clean it up, paint it up, and put it together. Alright, we'll see you guys later.